everyone, and welcome back to Clever Patch Crafternoons. Now, I don't know about you, but I absolutely love Halloween crafts. You can have lots of fun with them. There's lots of cool characters you can make, and I just like getting a bit spooky, I guess. So for this week's craft activity, I thought we could combine some cool Halloween craft with another one of my favorite activities, which is origami. And I'm going to show you how to make these cute little origami bats. Now, you can use these to decorate your house, or you could use them to hang on your door of your bedroom. You can even use them to wrap around lollipops as a little treat for trick-or-treaters on Halloween. Now, what we're going to need for this craft is some origami paper. If you don't have specific origami paper, that's okay too. You can take whatever paper you have at home and just make a square out of it. And if it's just white paper, you could decorate it however you wish before you get started as well. We're also going to need a glue stick, a permanent pen, a pair of scissors, and some embroidery thread. Alright, I think that's it. Let's jump into it. Take your piece of origami paper and place it coloured side up on the table in front of you. Our origami paper here has a coloured side and a plain side. If you have a double-sided piece of origami paper, then it doesn't matter which side, obviously. And if you've made your own paper at home, just make sure if you've decorated your paper that the decorated side is facing upwards to make sure your bat is nice and bright. So first we're going to fold our square in half. So we're just going to take that bottom edge, fold it up to the top edge, and do a nice crease. Then we want to unfold and fold in half again from the opposite direction, folding side to side. Nice crisp crease, like so. Now we will fold the bottom edge up to the center crease that we have just created and unfold. And we want to fold the bottom edge up again, but this time we're going to fold it only to this line that we've just created. So a smaller fold this time. Like so, and then unfold. Our final horizontal line, so we have 1, 2, 3 horizontal lines at the moment. We're going to need a fourth. We're just going to bring the top edge down to that center line and crease. Now flip your paper over, making sure that the double horizontal line is at the bottom of your paper. And we're just going to take a top corner and bring it down to a bottom corner and crease, unfold, and then repeat with the other corner. So top corner to bottom corner and crease, and this will give you a nice cross in the center of your paper. Flip your paper over, and what we want to do is just push in these side edges, and then we want to use our hands to guide these corners in towards each other, creating a triangle. So the paper, because of all the creases we've already made, it should just need a bit of guidance to fold into that triangle. And you'll notice that on one side of the triangle you'll have just one horizontal line, and on the other side of the triangle we have a double horizontal line. So making sure the single horizontal line is facing upwards, we turn our triangle so that it's pointing downwards. take your finger and use it to gently push the top edge of the triangle upwards and down. And then it will automatically want to fold at this crease. So we just want to put our finger in there to hold that crease. And we're just going to take this top corner and bring it in to the middle line. And then we're going to fold that down like so. And in doing so, we have popped up this other corner, which we're just going to bring into the center line as we did on the other side and crease down. So your paper should look like this. Now we want to take this bottom point, just this top flap, and we're going to fold it up to the middle here. Take this side flap and we want to fold it up to the center and then push it right over to the other side. Then we're going to take its edge and fold it back to meet that center line like so. And then we want to fold that whole flap back to its starting position. Now we're just going to do the same with the flap on the other side. So fold it all the way over, then fold the edge into the middle, and then take the flap and fold it back into position. So you'll see our bat is starting to take some shape. Flip your triangle over at this point, and now we're on the side with the double horizontal line. As we did on the other side, we want to start bringing this top edge up and down, but this time we're only going to come to this first horizontal crease. So pop your finger in there like so to hold it down, and with your other index finger you want to tuck it in behind the paper, and you'll notice there's a little pocket in there. And what we want to do is bend that pocket kind of upwards, and then we want to press it down like so to create this little triangle here. And we're just going to do the same on the opposite side. So tuck your finger in behind and then bend up the little pocket and crease down to create these little bat ears. You'll notice now there's just these little pieces here. We just fold those in. Cute little bat ears. And then this point on the head, we just need to fold downwards and tuck in behind those ears. Like so. And when we flip our paper over, we have a bat. All that's left to do with our folding now is to give our wings a bit of dimension. We're just going to take the tip, and with this straight edge here, we want it to align with the straight line running down the middle of the bat's body. So we just fold that inwards like so, and crease, and do the same with the other wing like so. Now we have a cute little bat. Now we can make our bat even cuter by giving him a little face. So I'm just going to glue on some wiggle eyes here with my glue stick. Now if you don't have wiggle eyes, you can draw on a nice cute little face. Need a bit more glue on there. Don't want his eyes falling off. You just want to allow those eyes to dry. And then we can take a pen and draw on a mouth. Oh, my pen doesn't seem to be working. Here we go. Give him a little smile. He's happy it's Halloween. And then some cute little fangs as well. Oh, his eyes come down a bit there. So you want to give your eyes some time to dry if you've used wiggle eyes. Otherwise, as I said, you can just draw a little face on him. And that is a cute origami bat. Now if you want to turn your bat into a hanging bat, you just need to take a piece of embroidery thread, and I just like to tie a knot at the end to create a loop, and this will be our hanger. And then all we do is you'll notice at the top of your bat there's a little hole. So you can just use some glue, tuck that embroidery thread down inside and glue that shut to hold your hanger in place. So just like so. And you could create a whole group of these bats. You could create some bat bunting if you wanted to. That would be cute. Another great way of using your little origami bat is to create a fun little accessory for lollipops that you can hand out to trick-or-treaters. So all you need to do is place your lollipop on top of the bat, and we just fold the wings in around the lollipop, and then just take a piece of sticky tape, oops, and we can just tape that in place like so. So he's holding on to the lollipop. And that's just a fun little way to get into the spirit of Halloween for the trick-or-treaters. So it doesn't matter which way you're going to use your Halloween bat. Just get out there, get into it, make some cute little origami friends, and have some fun for Halloween. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed making your origami Halloween bats. Be sure to send in photos of your creations to us. We love seeing what you're creating out there. And if origami is something that you do enjoy, make sure you check out our website as well. We have lots of ideas on there, lots of different craft ideas, and there are quite a few origami ideas in there for you to try out. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your holidays. Get out there and enjoy that sunshine while you can. And until next time, happy crafting!